people get like how their performance is evaluated and how they get promoted?
Okay. In the field of architecture, it's most probably with experience that you get promoted. But when it comes to junior architecture and all that, the promotion is basically based on the education qualifications. See, like if they're training and then they complete the degree, they at that point there's a promotion basically. But in terms of salary increases, because like the post automatically increase levels up. Yeah, it ups when you get the degree, because it's like from trainee architect to architect, then chartered architect, and then like engineers, if it's trainee engineer, chartered engineer. Then like with once you get to that chartered engineer point, it's basically on say 2.5 years, then 5 years, like that. But we basically there is no promotions after that. It's you're like you're a chartered engineer, you're like a professional, so that's about it. But when it comes to salaries and all that, it is based on performance. It is based on like how many projects that you can handle at once, and like there's like some who handle a lot of small projects, whereas there's some who handle 1 or 2 big projects which are like very problematic, and like so basing the performance on those only, we have a it's not a promotion, it's basically a salary increment or something like that, because once you get to that point there is no promotions from there, unless it's corporate, like unless we make it a partner or like a director or something like that, and this is like a family business, so like there is no involvement from like other people. We just keep it professional as much.
What type of hierarchy that you have, like tall, short?
As in,
does it like chairman, director,
managerial level,
or like is it like mostly a flat?
It's chairman, directors, then we have like the managers and engineer. All of them come under that. This is the second tier.
It's more like a tall hierarchy, no?
Yes, it is. But after that, it is purely flat, because like everybody, the drafts people, technical people,
they're all working in the
same level. It's more or less like that. So only at the chairman and director level, it's just like a spike. Yeah.
So do you have some orientation programs or something like that?
Not a program as such for for group stuff. Yes, there is. What we usually do is we assign him or her to a person, so that they train under them. There are certain ways that we do documentation, that we do drawing. So basically, the guide basically sits with the new employee and briefs on how to do it, how we do it, and that sort of thing. It's more or less like on the job training. Yes.
And do you all promote part-time working and stuff like that?
If they are good, yes. Yeah, if they are good at what they do, and if their part-time performance is qualitative, we do accept it. Yes.
So after studying, you all take him in for a permanent staff member?
Yeah, we do. We do. There's a lot of people who come back after training.
And so, do you conduct any CSR activities in school?
Sorry?
CSR?
Well, not per se, but there is off the books plenty of CSR which is going on. Like we do a lot of temples, and because we are architects, so we get to do a lot of charity stuff which are off the books, which we don't no point. Those things are done as favors and stuff like that, not basically marked as CSR and on the books, and no point in doing that.
Then for the staff, do you all have any recreational activities, say once a month a party or something like that?
No, not once a month, but there's seasonal stuff. for Aurudu, for Christmas, then on January 1st we have something, and then it's and then birthday, like general stuff. We allow it's very free environment in there. Because when the boss, then the two director or the directors and the bosses, they are not because they are anyway separate from the this thing. Only I'm involved in the drawing office at the moment, so it's very free because it's creative process, so they can do what they have the freedom basically.
So what do you think about stress that employees have?
During 2008 when they had to
yes,
go.
yeah. There are a lot of people who were there in 1990. Sorry, 2000. Even from 19, there was like a depression there also. Sorry, I had because then also there was like a loss of projects, but not as bad as 2008. 2008 was pretty bad. Like we had like very few employees.
So how did you when the staff were leaving? How did they be all?
Well, there's compensation and all that also now, which is we had to let them go basically. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. So we had to pay them off, and there's 3 months salary stuff, which is under labor laws and everything. So some people wanted to leave, and then still we have to there's stuff that you have to pay off. So all that was done properly. So there was no bad blood between the management and the employees. So once everything was going back, was up, they basically returned. So there's some of them they are even after that. Most of them are the people who were there, because even if they went off, the industry was suffering at that time. So it was very hard for them to find a job. So it was just a recession period for everybody, I guess. So
in 2008,
yeah, because the construction dipped.
And what are career opportunities when you have you start off as a junior? Can you go right to the top?
Well, it's like this. You can. It depends on how you want to do it. When it comes to architecture or engineering, it's basically you try to become a professional at that level where you have a lot of projects under your belt and you are very you have a very good understanding of the industry and how it works. So but some people just try to put their own practices, which is the ultimate goal. But everybody doesn't want to put their everybody doesn't want to start their own thing, because they're if they're getting paid well and if they are handling good projects and if the job is very satisfying, so then they are very happy with it. It's not a problem like that.
So what do you think about your office staffs?
What do you mean? Think about it.
Are they happy, stress?
Yeah. Some of them are happy, some of them are not. But then more or less, it's everything's okay. They don't have big problems. They have very small problems. We didn't get
have you taken any
guys missing, that sort of small scale thing, nothing big at the moment, because we were trying to we had a bit of a very what do you call we had a lot of projects during the past year, during a short time, where we tried not to increase the staff, because for us sometimes when the projects come, it's not necessarily required to increase the staff to handle it, because imagine this project comes, if a project timeline is this is start to end, there's a peak. So if you get a lot of projects, the peaks don't match. Sometimes you can just manage to do that and then phase it out, but sometimes it comes together. That's when you need to increase the staff. So we managed to streamline the process of
seasonal staff.
No, we don't have seasonal staff. Just that the projects were kind of fixed. We tried to shift it around so that we can accommodate. Because then we finish project number A during January, so that B could be done in February. So like that.
So that the staff won't get over.
Yes, correct. and if we had to overwork them, we sort of give them like a incentive of some sort so that they don't feel like
OT and stuff.
yeah. OT is we don't have a like say very strict set of guidelines for
Pay
OT.
scale
Yeah,
for OT.
it's a pay scale, but there is a pay scale. But most of them, they're like, if they're assigned like if you're a professional, you're assigned something, so you basically need to finish it, OT or not. It's just it's just that. So they like the professionals understand that that's not a problem. So even if they're working on Saturday or anything, like the office is open for them and everything, their resources are there. But some of them claim it, because sometimes like it's because you don't pay attention that you have to do OT, like so it's like that. It depends.
So do you have T&D programs?
T&D as in
Training and development?
No, not like that. Nothing. We try to have some like software stuff. It's related to this computer drafting and all that. We are still trying to get that done because like everybody is not happy because there's like new softwares out there and all that. We were trying to have some program like that, but
For the
existing stuff, yeah. But
so virtual won't take people newly and then train them and development. There is no program like that.
No, there is. What we do is like every now and then there's like 2 or 3 trainees come in. They say we need to do an internship. Can we join you and can you all look after us and all that? So we do that. So there's no scheduled. Sorry, on the job. Yeah, there is no scheduled training program that we do for. No, there's nothing like that.
Do you think it's needed or not?
Sorry.
Do you think it's needed?
No, not at the way that the industry is producing students or trainees, because it's basically there's like it's not a big amount. Like there's not a lot of people. It's just like 50 or 60 for a batch. So like it's very like it's a rare case. So sometimes we get 2, sometimes we get 3. Like last 2-3 years we had like two like overseas students, as in like they had studied overseas, Sri Lankans, but they had studied overseas, so they wanted training here, and then there was 2 local students, so there was like 4 or 5 trainees at once.
So after they finished their internship, they went back.
Some of them went back to their degrees because it was implant training. Others basically, one of them was an interior designer. She's working. I don't know why she's working, but the other one's back. She went to Milan for a master's and she's back.
So do you take any of them to work?
As in? Yeah, there's some of them are here. Like the other 2 are working at some place else, but altogether we have 5 chartered architects, including me. There's engineers, then there's interior designers, drafts people.
So those 5 people are new, is it?
No, not all 5. The 5 are like quite old, like same time. No, 4 are same time. Yeah, 3 are same time. Sorry. And there's like engineers like who've been there longer. Like the 3 are me, Udaya, and Nadika. We are all like new, like not new, but like passed
Newer
out recently compared to
So
boss. Yeah. So, but it's good because the industry need, like you can't be having old buildings. It's old designs, correct. So he's also happy with that, like because then there's both sides. It's experience and innovative creations are coming out, so it's good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.